Hello, Weebs and Normies. Welcome to the Anime Club. I'm Graham.
And I'm George.
All right, George, we are finally here at the season finale for Frieren. It's almost hard to even imagine that we're like here at the season finale. If you guys want to watch what we're watching next, we have a next series coming up. We'll announce at the end of this video. But if you want to watch it right now, like literally, you can watch the first 2 episodes. If you're watching this on YouTube on the public release, you can watch it right now on Patreon or YouTube membership. You can watch the next series,
right.
the next 2 videos of that. That's nuts. But
Yes, exactly.
yeah, it is hard to kind of believe. It feels almost I'm almost a little sad, to be totally honest, that we're here at the end of Frieren. This is
Yeah.
sad.
It's been no pun intended, but it's been a journey. And the show's been great from start to finish.
Yep.
It's one of the few shows that I've watched where, if you think about it, not a lot happened in some episodes. There was even a sense of like 2 or 3 episodes where like we didn't meaningfully move along to our end goal, which is reaching end day.
Yeah.
But they were still so good, so introspective, such a treat to watch. This has been awesome. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Characters are great. They got great personalities. Some of them are cute as frick. And the themes of the show are absolutely wonderful and give some awesome like things to think about and stuff. I mean, I knew I was gonna like the show, but I didn't realize I was gonna like it in the way that I liked it with such a kind of philosophical through line to it. It's been really good. I really enjoyed it. So
Yeah, I had no idea what to expect going through, and I'm surprised I like it. I liked it. I still like it, I guess. But yeah, I'm so glad this was picked, dude, because from the music, the animation, the color palette, the approach to magic, the approach to time, the approach to character, interpersonal relationships, just everything, dude. This has a little bit of everything. It's amazing.
Yeah, that's great. Very, very excited to see, and very melancholically excited to see the ending of this. So
yeah. All right. Well, there's only one way to find out what awaits us.
Yes.
So let's jump in.
Here we go.
Okay.
Can't wait to watch these intros after we're done.
Oh, this is picking up right where we left off.
Jeez, what is that? It's a black hole?
Yeah, what?
Wait, didn't she get blasted? Shouldn't she
I
be
think
dead?
they rewinded in time, and they're showing us more of the fight. Oh. Frieren doesn't even try to dodge. Dang, that cold stare from Frieren,
with the
dude.
shielding? Holy frick, dude. Oh.
A golem.
Oh, dude.
Wow. Oh, the golem can shoot too, or she's just shooting 2?
I don't know. That's a good question. I think she might be shooting. Yeah, she's shooting. Okay, with the golem. Oh. Dude, she is blocking. What the heck? She's fast, dude.
Yeah.
She's stronger than we thought. Oh no.
That's right. They're all converging down here.
True, they can't.
True.
Oh. Whoa.
Oh.
Earth
He can
and
interlace-
shield.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's so sick. What? Oh man.
Man, the animation's so good, dude.
I
Holy
know.
crap.
They keep doing this going forward, going back in time
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Fern's replica. They don't know where it is?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Close range detection. Okay, so it's not like they're hiding their mana?
Yeah. It totally
Truly.
is.
Oh. Okay.
Even killing the clones of the cute anime girls is tough to watch. Same. Oh my gosh!
What?
No, 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 no!
This is Sensei. This is Sensei's clone. What? Him too? Bro, break your freaking stuff right now.
No way!
Hiding it all the way? Dude, leave. It's not worth dying for. Yeah.
Oh, jeez, please live.
Okay.
Oh, I hope they're... Dude, he got hit in the heart, though. Frick.
Yeah. What?
Dude, this freaking Sense clone has been the biggest freaking a-hole so far. This is not the first set of people they've taken out. And if this freaking... Ah.
I wonder if these three can take it out. Kind of. She thinks she can take it.
Yeah, what about like... But her ability to cut may be good.
Yeah.
Against this, right? It's not necessarily a strength thing.
Yeah, it's a matchup thing. This
Yeah,
is my
exactly.
specialty.
Jeez.
Oh. Wow, what an interesting limitation.
Ah.
What if she thinks she can cut through defensive magic?
Right, but she
just
sees it
needs
only
to-
as hair. Huh.
Interesting.
I hope she frickin' lives, dude.
Yeah.
Holy frick. And he
Wow.
got beat by her? But she saw it as just a
But
cloak.
she cut it. Yeah. Dang, that guy failed.
She kills this dude. That's why she frickin' lost.
Oh. 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 Bro. What?
Holy frick.
Dang, dude. Jeez, dude.
Oh, young Yubel's so cute. She turned out to be such a monster. Oh no. Ugh.
So ominous, dude.
Yeah, she's freaking scary, man.
She's seen cloth cut multiple times. That's what, yeah. A little bit. True. Wow, what an interesting lock on magic. Dang.
Dang. Wow.
Wow.
She's a
Wow.
simple girl, man. What a great line.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, true. Not so straightforward, but
Yeah.
it's a good concept.
She thinks she
She's
can
gonna
beat
handle-
Fern, huh?
She's the one who got beat last time.
Yeah.
She pokes her face. What?
Oh no, they're surrounded.
What?
How? Oh. Can it continually respawn them?
That's
They're
the
back.
ice girl.
Bro, Frieren and
No,
Fern
they're
gotta hurry
fricked.
up, man.
Oh! Like a reversal.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. She knows.
She knows.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Bro.
Oh, look at that fire!
Dude! Oh my
Holy
god!
frick, that's amazing! Purple black fire or purple
Yeah.
like red black? Holy frick. That's gonna put her at risk.
Yeah.
Bro, if Frieren dies in the show, I'm gonna fucking lose it.
She's not. There's no way. There's no way she can die.
I'm gonna lose it.
There's no way, dude. No way. She might get hurt, but she's not dying. I refuse
I'm gonna
to believe
lose
that.
it, bro.
I refuse
I'm gonna
to believe
lose it. Oh my gosh!
What
Look
the
at these
heck?
spells, dude. But
Magic's about what you can
baby.
imagine. Yeah.
That's right. Oh, what a sweet thing to say.
Do you think Frieren actually underestimates Fern, or she's saying that so that she can have in her mind, oh, Frieren underestimates me, and so she can imagine actually beating her?
I think she does underestimate her, but she sees moments from Fern that cause her to like realize that interpretation of Fern is wrong, right? And she knows that the disposition of the clone will be that she underestimates her. And then in the moment that causes her normally to reflect upon the fact that she's not to be underestimated, for the clone, that'll be a fatal mistake.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, decent shadowing.
Oh, dude, look at these spells, though. I love this.
It's like another reality shattered. What the heck?
Look at all this
my gosh, the
freaking mana, man.
Oh! Bro. Uh-oh, it's cracking?
Oh, please be okay, please be okay.
Grace grazes her arm. This is where she dies. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, there it goes.
Oh. Fine? Dude, that was like a black, huge Zoltar.
Yeah. No!
She got her.
Oh.
Frick her up, Fern! Frick her up.
I thought she'd attack. Oh.
Dude, it's so sad.
Yes, finish it.
She can't.
What? Oh! What? Shattered? What? Fern. It's the Fern clone? No? What is happening?
What is happening?
Oh.
Oh!
Yeah.
What did she do? This is the height of magic. What did she do there?
An attack that you can't even sense. 80 years. She had to use that against the Demon King. Wow. Dude, that fight must have been of epic proportions, dude. Holy crap, man.
Oh, I didn't even realize that, dude. Oh.
Oh, dude.
So
that is
freaking
amazing.
Cool, dude. Oh,
do you
frick.
think we'll ever see it? Do you think she'll ever like be reminiscing and we'll see like glimpses of what that fight was like?
I want that to be the series finale when they when they talk with Himmel and they talk about like they reminisce throughout their journey, right? And we get this like whole season that's just the journey and them reminiscing, and it's mostly just Himmel and them adventuring. And then at the end, the season finale to close out the whole series should be the fight with the Demon King. It would be the greatest piece of fiction I've ever seen in my freaking life, dude. Oh, dude. I don't know what the heck that was, but she did it without a staff. And she did it without kind of any mana signature, it seemed like, right? Yeah. It didn't sense like an attack. Mana. But she was doing something unbelievable.
And it makes sense that she'd have to use that against the Demon King because he could probably like know what spell she's going to do as she's doing it, right?
For sure. I mean, that's probably even more than that. It probably pushed her to the brink of death, right? The Demon King. And she had to use the height of magic, the greatest spell that she could possibly know.
Oh, dude. Imagine seeing Frieren at her peak, Himmel at his peak, Eisen and Heiter, dude, all at their peak.
George. Stop it. Oh man, this was so fucking incredible.
That was amazing. Yeah.
Just when you think the show can't get any more peak, dude.
Yeah, dude, so good.
There it is.
Shoot it. Don't hesitate. You got a bunch of people in danger right now.
It's just that easy.
Oh, that easy.
Wow.
Wow. Oh.
She had wow.
Fern did that? Oh my gosh, dude.
Again?
Again, yeah. Jeez, dude.
Only the second
What's the
test.
third test? Yeah, what's the third test gonna be like, man?
They're in the chest, baby. They're getting items.
Oh my gosh, of course.
There's a bunch of mimics in here.
Oh my gosh. That's amazing.
The perfect end. Oh, it uses healing magic.
Oh, nice.
Thank goodness.
Nice. Those are well thought of golems, dude.
Dude, fucking the goat of all of this was the golems, okay? Saving the cute anime characters from dying. Absolutely MVP.
Okay. Wow.
Oh, wow.
You almost want to have a few of those on your person at all times, it seems like.
Seriously. I bet those are hella difficult and expensive to freaking make.
Yeah.
That's probably where
For
the
sure.
freaking the cost of entering this whole thing comes from. Is like making
they
these
have to
kind of
provide
things.
stuff like this.
Yeah. Wow, I really like that they had like a contingency like that. These golems, that was really cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dang.
Oh.
What a fantastic episode, dude.
Honestly, we could just end the season right here, and I'd be like so satisfied, bro. Wow. I feel like we had the season finale with this. I mean, there wasn't like the closure you would expect, but like this was like, how do you top this?
Yeah, that was so good, man.
If the next two episodes are even better, and I'm saying, how do you top this? People are gonna be like, oh, just you freaking wait, Grant. Just you freaking wait.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. They kind of pulled a fast one on us because I thought Fern had done it. I thought Fern last episode.
Yeah,
I thought
true.
Fern had killed her or killed the Frieren clone, but no, she just wounded her enough for Frieren to find the opening and finish it.
Crazy.
Dang.
I mean, that last hit in last episode didn't even like phase her. I think she blocked it or dodged it or something, right?
Yeah, I think they showed, and it was like her arm missing or like her side or something. And so you assumed, right, like, there you go. It's a fatal wound. She's dead. But she kept going.
But the one at the end of last episode, which was at the beginning of this episode, did no damage to her whatsoever.
Yes, I see what you're saying.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like we thought last episode, like, oh, she got her. Like, that's it. But then this episode started, she was fine. I was like, oh, frick, this is not going to plan.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but this was crazy. Yeah, but you're right. Frieren knew that even Fern wasn't enough.
Yeah.
I mean, they both essentially lost. Like, I don't know if Frieren recovers from that kind of an injury. I guess not. Fern did say it was fatal. But, I mean, in a real-life scenario, Fern would never have even had a shot at getting Frieren down because it was Frieren and Fern versus Frieren. But
exactly.
Even still, it seems like if Frieren goes down, she's got a hell of a spell to pull out to take you down with her.
That's like her last stop kind of spell.
Yeah.
I wonder why she reserves it. It must use an incredible amount of mana to be that strong and also like conceal itself probably.
Yeah. I wonder if, this is a big stretch, but quite the extrapolation. But I wonder if that spell can only be done when you are fatally wounded.
Maybe.
Right? Because then what's the implication of what's happened after they killed the Demon King? What if she was fatally wounded, but somehow they were able to save her, right? I'd love to see what happened with that.
We know this is clearly the height of mage magic, but we've only seen real basic healing spells. Imagine like Heiter at his peak. He was kind of a corrupt priest, right? But like, what can he do as far as healing is concerned? So
like, I could imagine a situation where, you know, he uses a spell so powerful, but the trade-off is he can't use magic ever again, or they have like a magic item that they're able to use, right? That they get from winning against the Demon King that like resurrects her or saves her from death, or not, or maybe this is not how her like super spell works, but it is interesting. It's freaking interesting. Wow, this was an awesome episode, one of the best for sure. And they're all so freaking good, so that's really saying something.
Yeah. Oh, I don't have much more to say, man. I'm ready to go to the next two. Like, there's another test. Do you think we finish?
Yeah, for sure. I think so. Yeah,
because these other tests have been like multiple episode, like mini arcs.
Well, we got 2 more episodes, bruh. We got 2 more. There's no freaking way they don't end with the test being over. That would be the freaking most anticlimactic
it would be,
thing ever.
It would be very leaving you hanging a lot. So okay, it makes sense. All right, well, let's do it. Let's go to the next one.
On to the next one.
This was a little bit ago that he said this, I think.
Yeah, maybe. You say that every time.
Oh, okay. Never mind. He's literally done this like before.
What? What? Fern needs to relax, okay?
Yeah, dude.
Dude, that was her one she's had since she was young.
Yeah. Oh. Heiter gave it to her.
Oh, she's so precious. Yeah, maybe I mean, I understand where both of them are coming from, right? Like, Frieren is so past the point of having objects that like are mean something to her, because like for her, even material objects are like transient, right? So like she doesn't really put any, and she probably doesn't even fully remember really putting such stake in physical objects. It's been so long and far removed to her, right? So, you know, obviously Fern doesn't really get that, but
yeah, I was wondering if there's some way to incorporate some of Fern's old staff into whatever new one they get, right? So
yeah,
it's
that'd
like
be
the
cool.
Best of both worlds or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh.
She actually wants her head patted. Hurry up. Oh my god.
Yes. Oh, she is. You're right, George.
This guy, he's a little salty, you can tell.
Yeah, right?
Are those books help him get stronger, I think?
Oh.
He's like basically telling him, study this.
Jeez. He's like, don't agree with me, you frick.
Yeah.
Oh, frick. Wow.
Wow.
That's so sick, dude.
Yeah, dude, magic is amazing. She's eating her worries away.
She's so upset, dude.
That's amazing. I wouldn't say that.
I don't understand you either.
She realized yet? She's gotta.
Oh.
Wow.
それが原因で困難や行き違いが起こることもあるでしょう。
He'd know firsthand.
彼女以上の死はなかなかいませんよ。
Oh.
Dang. That's sweet. Wow.
Oh my goodness. So sweet.
フリーレン様、昨日は何？
Frieren wasn't even upset. She didn't even realize that Fern was mad.
Yeah. I think she did to a degree. That's why she
Maybe,
went out
yeah.
of her way.
第二次試験の合格者は
Too many people.
異例の合格者数だ。
Mm.
フリーレン様ですね。
おかげで実力に見合わないものまで大勢合格した。
Ah, interesting.
You know what? I thought about that when we were at the end of the test, and they were like,
Yeah.
Sense said like, oh, all of you have qualified and you all have the what it takes to be a first class mage. I was thinking, do they really though? I don't think
True,
so.
there's a big disparity. Yeah, like the
Yeah.
redheaded girl. Like I have a feeling she needs to grow a lot more before she can roll with the rest of them.
Yeah, so okay. Well, it seems like they're gonna rectify that here.
ゼーリエ様、
謝る必要はない。すべてフリーレンのことで
It's all Frieren.
異例第三次試験は私が担当する。
Oh.
Oh.
一目見てわかりました。彼女は魔力を制限しています。
This guy's probably insanely strong too.
ゼイリエ様
Equal?
に匹敵するほどの
Wow. So this person, this elf does not, Serie doesn't suppress.
魔力を持った生物である限り消せるものではありません。
Oh, wow.
それが可能だったとしても途方もない時間が必要でしょう。
If she's got something, it's time.
Yeah.
年の割には技術の甘い魔法使いだが、そうやって魔族を打ち倒してきた。それほどまでにフリーレンの魔力制限を
Yeah, it's specifically, she might be unskilled in a lot of things, but the things she's honed are specifically made to freck up Demon's day.
Yeah.
Great.
Only the Demon King was able to see through it at first glance. Wow.
今この瞬間まではな。レルネ。
He was able to
He
see it
knew.
at first glance. Dang. This guy's got to be incredibly powerful.
フリーレンと戦うことはこの先一生ないだろう。それがたとえ勝てる戦いであっても。
Wow.
人間の弟子は取るものではないな。
Dang, dude, what
Wow.
a freaking.
本当に残念だ。
Oh my gosh, dude.
Dude.
That's mean.
結局あの子にも見えなかったか。私の魔力の揺れが。
Wait.
She's suppressing
第三次試験
mana?
の内容は大魔法使いゼーリエによる面接です。
She's suppressing mana and suppressing it. It's that much still? Like, what?
So
What?
she's, instead of suppressing it to like a small degree so it seems like typical mana, she's suppressing it in this huge amount so that you think it's a huge amount, but it's so
But her
much
actual-
freaking
yes.
more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bro, what the frick? That's incredible.
Dang.
Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh. It's
She's
over for this
frickin-
poor girl.
She's done, yeah.
不合格だ。
Oh my gosh.
一級魔法使いになった自分の姿がイメージできる。
Yeah, she's not ready.
魔法の世界ではイメージできないものは実現できる。
Wow. I love that fact about magic.
帰れ。不合格。不合格。不合格。
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Oh, here we go.
Oh.
お前は私が合格を出すとは微塵も思っていない。
Her intuition is always right.
花畑を出す魔法。
The same one as
誰から教わった魔法
Plum, yeah.
実にくだらない。不合格だ。
Oh.
What?
So. No.
Oh my gosh.
お前のような魔法使いが魔王を倒したとは到底し
She's okay, now she's just insulting. Come on, you're talking to Frieren.
人生で初めて孤独を味わった。
Hmm.
もう二度と村に帰れないかと思ったよ。
Yo, it's gotta be scary being lost in the woods at night.
その時、
Yeah.
本当に方向を教えるだけで 励ましの言葉一つ口にしなかった。
Oh,
僕に花畑を出す魔
Wow.
を見せてくれた。
oh, I love it.
生まれて初めて魔法が綺麗だと思った。
Dang, dude.
Wow.
This is amazing.
ヒンメルたちと出会わせてくれたのは先生が教えてくれたくだらない
Wow.
だよ。
Amazing.
それからゼリー
Amazing, dude.
フェルンも同じように不合格にするつもりだろうけれども、多分それはできないよ。あの子はゼーリへの想像を超えるよ。
Wow. Wow.
人間の時代がやってきたんだ。
Wow.
Dang, what a statement.
何が想像を超えるだ。私の魔力を見て立ちすくんでいる。他の受験者と何ら変わらん。待て、お前。
She's suppressing
何
it.
が見えている。
揺らいでいる。
Yeah, she can tell. She can tell.
フェルンとか言ったな。
Oh,
お前。私の弟子になる。
let's go.
嫌です。
What?
Yeah, this.
より高みへと連れて
It was a
She
test.
saw what he never did, that old man, his whole life.
Yeah.
私がゼーリエに何を言っても不合格になるように、フェルン
Mm.
が何を言っても合格になる。
She will pass you. Wow, she knew.
フリーレン様の弟子です。
Let's go.
Dang, dude.
フリーレンの入れ知恵だな。私は有望な魔法使いを見逃すほどバカじゃない。
Let's go, dude.
合格。
Wow. Fantastic,
Dang.
dude. Let's next.
This was
Dang.
so much better than a 1v1 tournament at the end. Holy frick. If you would have
Yeah.
told me it's going to be just a frickin' interview, I'd been like, bro, that's so disappointing. I wanted a 1v1 tournament, but this was so much fucking better.
This is really
Oh,
good.
Dude, this
This
is
is really
so
good.
Good. Frick.
Oh man.
Wow.
Dang. Dang. That's crazy.
Wow.
I knew that Frieren was going to be failed on a technicality, dude. I called it from the beginning. I just knew there was something in the air.
Listen, I called from the very start that Frieren and Fern would fight at least, but that Frieren would fail and Fern would pass, and she'd become the first, the
Yeah.
first rate.
You were right
mage.
on that as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
So
right.
I,
You're
I
right.
knew it wasn't going to be Frieren at least, but yeah, I thought it was
Yeah.
going to be a fight, but this was amazing. Oh,
This was
dude,
so
she
good.
saw it. She saw what the old man didn't see his whole life.
His whole
She
life.
saw it.
Yeah. And she thought she had just Fern had just frozen in place. And what I liked even more than that was the through line, because this is not the first time they've talked about the Field of Flowers spell. And just like this deep significance it has in various different points in Frieren's life. The way they placed the timeline stones, you know, and then finally you just see
And
it
then
come
they brought
full
it
circle this
full
time.
circle.
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh,
dude, it's
so
just
good.
so freaking good. How can it be so good, dude?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, frick, man. How?
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
Dude, you know what I really like about this? It's so, I think it's so easy to write off just like, well, these are the main characters, so of course Fern's gonna be like the best mage ever and Stark is like the best warrior ever. But it reminds me of, I've thought of a lot about this totally separate from the show, even years past, but I thought about the Olympics and how records are broken over generations and how the Olympians and the people who commit physical feats are, you know, I mean, just look at the strongman, like the bodybuilder type of thing, and you see how that has escalated and how we thought the best of the best now looks paltry in comparison. Now there's chemical reasons for that. But when
not
you
in
look
the
at
Olympics, they're
not in
clean.
the Olympics, right? But when you
Yes,
look
yes.
at the Olympics, you can see the incredible
I
feats
see.
of gymnasium and running and like, nothing really changes, but it's an air of understanding that we have of sports and the body and the activity itself and how to train and how to overcome and training from a younger age. It's just like the knowledge builds upon itself and builds upon itself. And we get more and more refined knowledge and human beings doing these incredible feats. And that's what this is. That is the culmination of the best training the next generation with better knowledge than they had from the start. And, that's just how it goes. I mean, and there may be even a genetic component because we know that like over time, humans will adapt and grow in ways. And so, maybe the next generation is just more adept at using magic than the previous generation, right? They can feel they have a connection with magic that their parents didn't and their parents before didn't. So it's just, honestly, I totally vibe with it. It's freaking so sick, dude. I love it.
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned the Olympics because at the time of recording this, they're like a few days away, which unironically, I'm very excited for. I love the Olympics.
Oh, really?
I love anything where we see people performing at their peak, whether it be like the Super Bowl, the World Cup, the Olympics, freaking some speed running challenge. I don't know. I like seeing people I like seeing the best of the best perform at their best. It just across anything in life. There's something about that and I'm just always in awe and I just appreciate. But Olympics thing aside, well, not necessarily aside, but one of the things with world records, it's been like once it's broken, people realize, oh, it's possible. And like then the world record stays for a little bit most of the times. Other times there's like a cascading breaking of world records because it opens the floodgates in people's minds and they're like, oh, right. I can do it too. I can do it too.
George,
other times
it's almost like they can now imagine.
That's where I was getting to. Yeah. Exactly. Right. And so they can imagine what's possible. And then sometimes it gets stuck and there's a world record. It's been there for like 20 years. Right. And it hasn't budged. And it just takes one person to think, nah, man, I can do it. And then they break the world record.
They get
again.
the image, man. They get
And now with magic, it's the same thing, right? It's just like what you can imagine, what you think you can do. That's like the fundamental principle. And it's just crazy. Limiter. Yeah, it's crazy how that applies in real life in a lot of ways too.
True.
I don't know. It was so cool. It's such a cool, element to the way magic works in this world. It's amazing. Oh,
yeah.
So
I
good.
mean, 100%. That's a freaking awesome, that's an awesome point. I mean, it really is. I mean, if you can't imagine that, I really don't love the whole idea of listen, all you got to do is just imagine and work hard and you can achieve anything and do all the things, right? We live in reality. However, if you're not imagining that success, then you definitely won't make that success, right?
Yep.
That is at the very least, it's imagining success and victory isn't about manifesting it per se, but it's about raising your cap on what is possible for you to achieve. And then it's up to you and luck and situation and circumstance and grit to reach up as high as you can up to that max. And maybe you never hit it, but the imagination that you have for yourself and what you can achieve, that's what matters, because you want to have that ceiling go as high as it can so you can fight to reach as high as you'll go. But you can't go if you can't imagine. It's fucking a brilliant thing.
Yeah, it's just a principle of life. You got to visualize it. It's kind of funny because I don't make fun of it, but sometimes I find those motivational speeches kind of not silly, but I don't know if you've seen those motivational edits on YouTube and everything.
Stuff like that, yeah.
And I will admit, sometimes they pump me up, but then there's other times where I'm just I don't know. There's something self-aggrandizing about this.
Agreed.
It's missing a little something, right? But you can't discount the fact
there's
that
something to it.
there's something to it, right? You gotta be able to visualize it and picture it and try to hope that you can get to it.
Yeah,
So,
I think it's
yeah.
because those things, those like purely motivational things, are so focused on the cap and raising the cap. And it's like, as long as you raise the cap and you can imagine, then you will succeed, right? And I think a lot of people just can't vibe with that and just can't appreciate that mentality because it's just not true. It's not based in reality. You need to raise that cap 100%. But putting so much emphasis on the cap raising won't help you fill in where the cap leaves you, right? That empty space. You got to have, that motivation, but there's lots of other factors too. But
that's where discipline kicks in.
That's right.
Motivationing is the thing that kickstart it, and then to keep going is discipline. You gotta
100%. Yeah, you need discipline. You need to, you need action. You need luck for sure. You need, you need to have the eyes for quality to make sure you're pushing ahead. You need to be critical of yourself, but also kind. Like there's all these factors that go into it to bring you up.
Yeah.
And so, those things have always rung hollow to me, but there is an element of truth to it at the end of the day. So it's freaking awesome. This show's freaking
And I'm
great,
I'm sure they work for people who struggle to raise the cap in their mind, right?
100%. That's a great way to put it. 100%.
Yeah. Yeah.
Woo.
Wow. One more, dude. One more.
Here we are.
Are you ready for the finale?
I don't want it to be over, I'll be honest.
I know, same.
This episode for sure, like I didn't want it to be over before, but this episode was like, okay, now I'm like legitimately kind of upset that this is over. This has been too good. I don't want it to be freaking over, dude.
It's been a nice weekly, like little break from just the craziness of life. Sit down for an hour and just watch some Frieren. It's been good.
Yeah, it's been amazing.
I hope we get a season 2 soon. I'm willing to wait as long as it continues to be the quality that it is now. But boy, do I want it soon. I don't want to wait years upon years, but
yeah,
we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, dude, it's such a good show, man. So good. I don't know. I can't believe that you picked it on a whim and now we're here. Fantastic.
Yeah, it's been amazing. I mean, it's just been such a delight to like have such a chill episode, but then have such kind of profound thoughts and discussions about the concepts. Like, I don't know. It's a hell of a show.
Yeah, so good. So good.
All right. Well.
All right. Let's march forward to the end.
Here we go.
宮廷魔法使いの伝剣。お前のことはよく知っている。
I think he's gonna make it.
それは光栄だな。
Yeah.
正直、お前が若い頃に会いたかった。
Dang, he looks a little bit like Stark.
Yeah.
お前、私を見たとき、どう戦うか考えただろう。
ほんの一瞬だけだ。
But he thought it.
But he thought it.
Oh.
まだ何も話していないけど。それもそうだね。
次。
Wow.
お前、ふざけるなよ。
It's a clone. Okay.
本体は故郷の村から出ていないな。
What?
No way.
今はのんびりティータイムか。
He's that far away? What? What?
You got too fast.
Okay.
No
That guy's
way.
strong, dude.
He's gonna pass.
Wow.
Ah,
Interesting.
she's failed. Oh my gosh. What?
Interesting.
Interesting.
She's
She
still
really
following
likes him.
Yeah.
フリーレン様、受かりました。
What's Fern's wish gonna be, you think?
Oh.
She's patting her. Bro, go for the cookies.
I
Cookies is
understand.
the right choice.
I understand you, Fern.
ありがとうございます。
何この状況。宮廷魔法使い。お貴族様じゃねえか。
Oh, he called him old man. That's true.
Yeah. What's she carrying? Oh, books. Okay.
Oh no.
What would Himmel do? He'd help her. Oh. Hey, that's nice. Okay.
それと関係ない場所でも困っている奴がいたらなるべく手を
A surprisingly nice guy.
Yeah.
俺の故郷は北の辺境でな。勇者
Oh
ヒメルの
boy.
ツアーはいくらでも残
Oh.
七宝
Oh.
不死なるベーゼや光極竜
I
と
would say, dang, dude.
I need all of this, dude. I need it.
ひどいもんだと単なる荷物運びまであった。
Bro.
全然
Himmel's
大した
influence lives on, dude.
確かに
Yeah, it's the little
Those were-
things, right?
It's the. Yeah, 'cause I was just gonna say that. Yeah.
俺の村には関係ねえわな。
It's the little
Yeah.
things.
少し長話が過ぎたな。結局あいつらと一緒に帰る。
I don't wanna get too corny or anything, but we don't have the option to slay dragons or conquer a tower or anything like that. But we have the option to help our neighbor next door, to help the lady with their groceries, right? We have the ability to do the little things.
True.
And so I don't know. It's just what I thought of when I was watching this. It's like, dang, what a great message. We don't need to be able to do those grand heroic things to like make an impact in people's lives. And you never know what they're going through. Sometimes even just a smile as you're walking down the street or whatever is like, you know, can change someone's day. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just
I agree.
cool
Yeah,
message.
it's 100%. I mean, in a sense, we do slay dragons in like the success sense. Like we can have major successes in our lives. But to the people that we interact with on a daily basis, to the people, especially like when we're younger, the people we grow up around, like those people are going to remember the kindness that we had towards them, right? And the things that we did for them out of kindness, right? Even if we become, you know, Elon Musk with the billions of dollars, you know, what you really want and what people are really going to remember is, you know, if people ask like, well, tell me about Elon Musk, right? Or some, you know, whoever it could be, just as an example.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, well, he was always a kind person, or he always did nice things for us, right? Like that's going to be the thing people say if they were that kind of person, right? And so we may conquer dragons in our own modern way, but yeah, you're right. I mean, those things and how we treat each other is they're going to be the things that will matter the most to people.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
also recontextualizing fetch quests and MMOs. That's pretty wild.
True. True.
That's
Fair
pretty
point.
wild.
出会いは大切にしろよ。根性の別れって何も死別だけじゃない。
Wow.
いや
Wow.
逆の承知か。
True. She does know that in a sense, but
Good to
what a
have a
great
reminder.
line.
ヒメル、俺たちは一刻も早く魔王を倒さねばならん。
He was always trying to go faster.
Yeah. That's the point. They're not insignificant.
世界は変わらない。
They'll change their lives.
目の前で困っている人を見捨てるつもりはない。
That's what makes them not insignificant. That's right.
That's right.
Dang, dude. Himmel was just really a good dude. Holy
He
crap.
really was. He made a difference for those people.
大丈夫。
Couldn't do it for everyone, but he did it for them.
申し訳ありません。ゼーリエ様からの
What? Why?
フリーレン様は出禁です。今後1000年は
For the next
For the
1,000
next 1,000 years?
立ち入らないようにと。
Oh my gosh.
仕方がないよ。ゼーリエの機嫌を損ねてしまったからね。
Oh no.
全く子供みたいな人だよ。
She's like a child.
まあ、
To be fair, this is like only a decade for Frieren.
俺も外で待ってるよ。
What? No, go with her.
No.
おーい。
You gotta go with Fern.
この 時代ではきっとフェルンの方が有名な魔法使いになるんだ。
Dang. It's a wild
That's-
statement.
Yeah, dude.
誰？
大陸魔法協会の人だね。
He was the guy who recognized her little trinket.
Mhm.
どうしたんだよ、フリーレン。
Are they gonna fight?
He's
やっぱり
looking.
見えているね。
Oh.
私の魔力の揺らぎが。
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, yeah.
魔王軍との戦火の時代に生まれていれば、名だたる英雄たちと共に歴史にその名を残したである。
Dang.
Wow.
This guy's really good then. He's got to be really
それ
good.
で私に何の用なの？
私はあの方を未来で一人孤独にさせたくないのです。たとえそれが伝説の魔法使いフリーレン
I knew it.
様を襲ったという
I knew it.
であろう。
He's gonna try and fight her. Jeez, dude. Oh. What?
どれも私の足元にも及ばないままほとんどが
Wow.
だが不思議なものだ。気まぐれで取ったはずの弟子なのに、一人一人の性格も好きな魔法も鮮明。
Wow.
Hmm.
Oh,
Oh.
this is so freaking
Is he the one that
sick.
makes those golems?
自分の弟子にすら素直に気持ちを伝えられないんだ。
It is.
本当に子供みたい
Same staff.
Yeah.
シュタルク、今日は何して遊ぶ？
悪いな。兄ちゃん、今日は遊べないんだ。
I love the fact
Stark.
that the village kids.
もう食べたよ。
Oh, I love Stark.
He was helping out the entire village, bro.
部の道は深く険
This guy.
しゃでな。
Oh, frick.
He's leaving his own mark.
シュタルク様はどこに行っても慕われていますね。
That's because he's such a good boy.
Mhm.
昨日はどんな魔法をもらったの？
Oh.
わかりませんか？服がきれいになる。
Cleaner clothes? That's amazing.
服の汚れをきれいさっぱり落とす魔法です。これで洗濯が楽になります。さすが
How practical.
時代に存在したとされる伝説級の魔法だ。
It's a
Oh my
legendary level
gosh.
spell? What?
劣化した。
Oh my gosh.
Holy frick. Oh, it's so good, dude.
セイリエ様はすごく嫌そうな顔をして
正気かお前。
Are you insane?
いい気持ち
Serves her right. Oh, get fricked. That's great.
And thus the journey continues. Oh.
ってさ、すごくあっさり人に言われるよね。
そうだね。でも旅を続けている以上、また会うことだってあるだろう。
Huh. That's why.
だってまた会った時に恥ずかしいからね。
Oh,
Dang.
so good.
Oh. Think there's more after? Something
I don't
after the
know.
ending?
Kind of vibing.
They're all going on their own little adventure.
Yeah.
Oh, the blonde guy actually finally got away from her. Oh, there's Kraft too.
Yeah.
He's still around. Oh, and Sign.
He found a woman.
Aw.
た時に恥ずかしいからね。
Quoting Himmel.
ですか？それは。
Episode 28. It would be embarrassing when we meet again.
Oh.
Wow.
No.
Wow.
Oh, it's so good.
That's amazing.
This is easily one of my favorite anime of all time.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. It's good, dude.
It's
This
so
is a
good.
masterpiece.
It's the everything
This is a
anime.
masterpiece.
It's the everything
Yeah.
anime, man. It's got it all. It's got it all. It's got a great plot and story. It's got top tier characters, incredible action, wonderful pacing, chill vibes, great universe and world building, magic that's intriguing. It's got frickin' animation that is just to not be believed. It's got intriguing villains. It's got it frickin' and it's got these
fantastic themes.
Yeah, these deep themes and undertones and messages. It's not preachy about it. It just kind of conveys them to you in a mature way. It literally fricking is the everything anime. It's just like, I mean, we've said it before, or I've at least said it in kind of a midway jesting kind of way about other shows, but this is literally, I would say, like the peak of fiction, right? This is like, how much more can you really get out of fiction? Like, this is just like, I genuinely don't understand how you could get more. Like, there could be other stories that are better to one's taste, but this like did it all. It did it all.
Yeah.
There was not a single bad episode. There was like an episode that like I liked less than the other episodes, but it was always a freaking great episode. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what more can be really said.
I was gonna say I don't know what to add to that because I fully agree with everything you said. It's wonderful. It's yeah. In a sense, maybe this is just me, but I didn't feel like I was watching an anime. There was times where it had to like the girls pulling each other's hair and like fighting and like, okay, I get it, guys. It's the 5th time you're doing it. Okay. So it had like a little bit of like the anime stuff, but I don't know. It didn't feel anime. It felt like this is just, it's a lot of the stuff we watch. It's like, oh, I'm watching an anime show. And this is something that you'd only see in anime. This more like felt like, I'm just watching a really good show that happens to be anime. That's kind of the same feeling I had with Attack on Titan as well. It was like, no, this is just a top tier story that happens to be presented to you in anime.
Yeah.
But in any other format, it would have, like, obviously you'd have to change it somewhat to make it better adapted to the format. But like as a book, as a movie, as a like, you know, as a live action show, whatever, like, the themes and the story and the characters and the plot, like it all just holds, right? Whereas if you take the anime element out of some of the anime, it doesn't quite hold, right? Like you wouldn't be able to necessarily watch this as, or experience this as a book, right? But with Frieren, I feel like you can. I don't know. It's
and yet at the same time, I agree generally, and yet at the same time, I feel like there's no greater form for this story to have been told than through anime.
Than anime? Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
Is this a manga first?
I think it's a manga first.
Okay. Yeah. I wonder
and
how
while
the experience
I'm
is
sure the
different
manga
in the
is awesome, but there's, you know, we've talked about this before. There's something about the medium of anime that adds the color, animation,
music,
audio, the music. But the biggest thing I think, and these things are huge, but the biggest thing that anime does that manga can't do very well is pacing. Pacing is something, you know, like, yeah, there's animation that's an obvious uniqueness to anime. But I think the underestimation of pacing is so huge when you think about how manga comes over to anime, because the author is able to directly walk you through the pace
and hold
of how
scenes.
you're supposed to experience it, right?
Yeah.
In a manga, you could just flip through scenes without text by just looking at the pictures and flipping the page, or reading a dialogue between characters with your own level of tension of flipping through the pages and your own reading speed. But anime locks you down, and it says, now watch this and experience it exactly as the author intended. And I think that's the unsung hero of anime adaptation. I don't think I've almost never, if ever, heard someone talk about how pace. It's always like the animation and the music, right? That really brings anime to life. I don't think so. I mean, yes, obviously, but I think pacing does a bigger job than both of those.
Yeah.
So
No, 100%. Yeah, I agree with that. You're forced to go through the pace that the show sets forth. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Yeah.
And there's probably no show more fully elevated from good pacing and a purposeful pacing that the author wanted than Frieren. Because this was so slow when it needed to be, and it was quick when it wanted to be, and it was perfect. Honestly, the whole thing was perfect from the beginning to the end, man. This is a 10 out of 10 show, dude.
10 out of 10. I agree completely. Wow. No, this was a masterpiece, dude. We just witnessed a modern masterpiece.
Yep.
Not even in the making, like it already is. I can't wait to see what happens going forward, right? Like, even if it's 80% as good, like, and I don't think it will. I think it'll be just as good, maybe even better. But even if it isn't, we're in for a treat regardless.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's incredible to, like, at the end of this, to just sit back and go, like, we just watched an anime that is an instant classic. Like, this anime goes down and will go down. The best thing about this anime is the fact that it now exists in its current form. And, like, everyone can experience this story as it is, as the masterpiece is. And nothing will be able to take away from how incredible this story was told. That's the best part to me, is, like, now that it's here and it's in this, like, incredible fictionalized form, it's in a hall of fame that will always be remembered. Like, when anime recommendations happen and you hear the greats, Frieren is now in there.
Yeah.
Correct, man. It's incredible. It's incredible.
Oh, dude, I love stories, man. I can't get enough. They're fantastic. And I love most of all, the emotional ride that a good story can, like, take you on. We're watching the Patreon pick for our current anime is Vinland Saga, and that takes you on a painful journey. And I appreciate the journey and the feelings that it's able to evoke. And I kind of like letting, the feelings run through, and you're just like, wow, like I'm in awe that a show can evoke that in me. And Frieren, it's the same thing, but it you don't feel like in pain and like, oh no, what's happening? I feel bad for literally everyone. Well,
you feel uplifted and at peace. You feel uplifted
in Frieren, yeah.
And if I had to choose, if they were both masterpieces, let's be real, bro.
I'll take peace any day, 100%. Yeah,
100%.
Thankfully, we don't have to choose and we can experience all. But yes,
true.
Like I just feel happy right now. I don't know. I'm just content. At peace,
it's contentness, peaceful,
uplifted. Yeah, it's wonderful. It's real good.
It's the easiest recommend of anime of my whole life, man.
Yeah, because it's so many. I feel like there's been a trend where things have started to go dark, really dark, and like that's where like so many stories lean towards the dark. When like I'm more familiar with fantasy writing. When Tolkien came out with the Lord of the Rings, and it was like a very good, like good versus evil. It was kind of black and white in a lot of senses, and it was very uplifting. It was very much so like the good guys won. There was this big wave of people that tried to imitate that, and so there was a lot of stories that were told kind of in that sense of like, yay, the good guys win. The good guys are morally right. The bad guys are morally wrong. And it was very clear who was good, who was bad. And then over time, and maybe it's because a lot of the stories started to get kind of repetitious and kind of old. Like afterwards, a lot of the stuff that started coming out after that was very kind of grim dark, and there was more gray, and things weren't just, they were morally ambiguous, and you didn't exactly know who to root for and everything. And those stories are great. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy them a lot. But we kind of dove down into the depths of despair. And then, like, thankfully now although we still have a lot of grim dark, there seems to be a lot more stories now coming out where we're now coming back full circle and people are going to the, the happy fantasy type of way. And again, not to say one's better than the other. They kind of fill different niches and needs.
Right.
But it just feels to me like the overwhelming amount of entertainment is really going into like the dark stuff. And again, it can be freaking amazing. Like Breaking Bad, bro, I love Breaking Bad. It's so good.
Hard to disagree. For that reason, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's nice seeing like shows now coming out that it's, I don't know, it's just a happy show. This isn't necessarily deal so much with like moral quandaries of like good versus evil, but it's uplifting in the same way, right? Like as uplifting as it is when the good guys win and the bad guys lose, this is uplifting kind of in a very similar manner. And it just leaves you happy. I don't know.
Yeah.
This was a great show. Holy crap.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
good.
you have to have some level of what's the conflict, I guess is a good way. You have to have conflict to make a story interesting, right? And I think it's easy to take like something like this and being like, okay, well, it's such a positive and happy thing. Well, we have to introduce some level of like dark conflict to keep it interesting, right? But the writer was so good at just conveying characters and situations that were conflictful, but without having to make it so dark, right? There were some
and we were
dark,
dealing with demons, right?
and we were dealing with,
still.
It could have got real freaking dark. And there were some things that were dark, but they weren't like the central thing, and they weren't like focused on, right? And so I think it's been such a masterful job of like keeping interesting conflict without having to appeal to dark, themes or anything like that. Not that it would be bad, but it just speaks volumes for how incredibly skilled the writer is on this whole frickin' show.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
So good, dude. So good. And a lot of the conflict too wasn't even necessarily external. It was mostly just internal to Frieren herself and just her view of herself, of the world, of relationships. And it's like her journey with the party, the heroes party, planted all these seeds. And she didn't realize they were being planted. And now her second journey with this other party with Fern and Stark, she's seeing those seeds kind of come to fruition and unfold and grow and bloom. And it's awesome. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just a joy to behold. It's so
incredible.
Good.
It's incredible.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, it's wow. It's
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10, man. It almost feels like 10 out of 10 is not good enough, but what can you do? That's amazing. Yeah, I can't wait for season 2, man. I can't wait. Oh, I miss it already.
I know.
It sucks.
10 out of 10 show. Yeah, I don't even know. We should maybe look it up now at this point, now that we're finally finished. I haven't looked stuff up at all because for fear of spoilers, but maybe we can look up now, see if there's any news around. If anyone knows of anything, let us know in the comments, like if there's been any talks of season 2.
Yeah,
and if we can expect anything. But all good things must come to an end, and we're going to be going to a new show. What's the name, Mr. Graham? Can you
name
enlighten
of
us?
our new show is, drumroll please, is going to be Dungeon Meshi. So Delicious in Dungeon is the English title. We're going to be watching it after this. You can actually, if you're watching this on the public YouTube release, you can watch it right fucking now. The first 2 videos, that's 4 episodes we're going to put out for that show. It's out right now on Patreon and the YouTube membership. If you want the full version or the highlighted version, whatever you like, they're already available as we speak if this is the public release. So
yes, that's right.
Gonna be great.
Whew. Wow. Yeah. The only thing I know about that show is that it also has an elf girl, because you told me. So
that's right.
Maybe there's some we're going from one elf girl to another. It'll be interesting how they portray elves in that new one.
Yes.
But wow, fantastic show. 10 out of 10. I'm so glad we watched it. I can't wait for season 2. This is an easy rewatch for me. I think I'm going to show my wife this show. I think she'll like it.
Yeah, for sure. I think she will.
So, yeah, so this will be an easy rewatch. And next time, we'll meet you guys for some delicious Dungeon Meshi, you say it's called?
Dungeon Meshi, that's the one.
Dungeon Meshi. Okay. All right. See you guys then.
Everybody.
Take care.